What if I told you that some of the most common vegetables sitting on your plate every day are secretly sabotaging your joints, causing pain, inflammation, and draining your energy, and that the very foods you think are healthy might actually be the enemy in your fight for vitality? Today, I'm going to reveal 3 explosive, science-backed truths about these hidden joint destroyers, and, more importantly, the powerful, energy-boosting alternatives that can transform your body from the inside out. Once you hear these secrets, you'll never look at your grocery list the same way again. The nightshade nightmare. Why tomatoes, potatoes, and eggplants may be destroying your joints. Imagine Sarah, a vibrant 38-year-old who loved hiking and playing with her kids. But after years of eating a diet packed with tomatoes and potatoes, her go-to healthy staples, she began feeling stiffness and nagging joint pain that crept in like a thief in the night. Doctors told her it was just aging, but Sarah refused to accept that. She started digging and discovered a shocking truth about nightshade vegetables. Nightshades, tomatoes, potatoes, eggplants, and even peppers contain alkaloids, compounds that can trigger inflammation in sensitive people. These alkaloids can cause your immune system to overreact, mistaking your own joints for enemies, sparking a silent war of pain and swelling inside your body. Science has repeatedly linked these veggies to exacerbating arthritis and joint discomfort in those prone to inflammation. The gut-wrenching takeaway. What seems like healthy eating can actually fan the flames of your joint pain, turning every meal into a slow-burning sabotage of your mobility and energy. If you want more mind-blowing truths like this, smash that subscribe button right now. Don't miss out on the revolution. What do you think about nightshade veggies? Have you noticed joint pain after eating them? Drop your story or opinion below. I read every comment. But here's the real kicker. It's not just about avoiding nightshades blindly. The science digs deeper. These alkaloids, like solanine and capsaicin, disrupt the delicate balance in your gut lining, triggering a cascade of immune responses that send inflammatory signals directly to your joints. It's like your body's own defense system turning rogue, fighting where it should be protecting. Studies published in journals like Arthritis and Rheumatology have shown that people with autoimmune conditions like rheumatoid arthritis often feel relief when they cut out nightshade veggies. The reduction in joint swelling and pain isn't just coincidence, it's a biological reset. Your body's chemistry, your gut health, and your joint integrity are all deeply intertwined, and these healthy veggies can be a hidden threat. So, Sarah's story isn't unique. It's a silent epidemic of millions unknowingly feeding the fire of joint pain while thinking they're doing the right thing. Mind-blowing. Takeaway. Your joints crave peace, not war. Sometimes healing means cutting out the foods that appear healthy but ignite your inflammation from within. Knowing which veggies to avoid could be the difference between a lifetime of pain and decades of vitality. Now, imagine this. Every meal you eat, every bite of that seemingly innocent tomato sauce or crispy roasted potato is like adding fuel to a hidden fire raging inside your joints. This fire doesn't roar. It smolders quietly, eroding your cartilage and sabotaging your ability to move freely. The pain might start subtle, a morning stiffness or a twinge after exercise, but over time, it builds into something unbearable. The truth science reveals is brutal but liberating. Inflammation isn't just about obvious injuries or external damage. It's a chronic chemical war waged deep within your body, and nightshade alkaloids can be the matchstick that lights it. For people genetically or environmentally prone to inflammation, these veggies amplify their body's internal attack on itself. Sarah's breakthrough came when she replaced nightshades with nutrient-dense anti-inflammatory alternatives, leafy greens, cruciferous veggies, and colorful roots. Not only did her joint pain diminish, but her energy soared. The brain fog lifted, the sluggishness faded, and for the first time in years, she felt alive again. Powerful. Takeaway. Healing your joints isn't about what you add, it's about what you remove. Removing these inflammatory nightshades can unlock a new level of energy and freedom you thought was lost forever. The hidden danger of oxalates. Why spinach and beet greens could be stealing your joint health. Meet James, a health nut in his early 40s who swore by green smoothies packed with spinach and beet greens. He was convinced these super greens were his ticket to unstoppable energy. But instead, James found himself wrestling with mysterious joint stiffness and unexplained fatigue that no supplement or workout tweak could fix. What James didn't know was that spinach and beet greens are loaded with oxalates, naturally occurring, compounds that can bind with minerals like calcium to form crystals. When these crystals accumulate, especially in your kidneys and joints, they cause inflammation, pain, and restricted movement. Science has uncovered that high-oxalate diets can trigger joint discomfort and even mimic symptoms of arthritis in sensitive individuals. Here's the deep logic. Oxalates don't just affect your kidneys. They sneak into your connective tissues and joints, sparking a low-grade but persistent inflammatory response. This invisible assault can slowly erode your joint function and zap your energy reserves. The gut-wrenching truth. What you thought was a health elixir could be a slow poison, stealing your joint freedom and vitality one green smoothie at a time. Smash that subscribe button right now. Don't miss out on the revolution. James's struggle isn't rare. It's a hidden epidemic among health-conscious people who don't realize that nature's superfoods can sometimes be double-edged swords. Oxalates, while naturally present in many plants, become problematic when consumed in excess or when your body struggles to break them down properly. Research published in Clinical Rheumatology and other medical journals shows that high oxalate levels can promote inflammation not just in the kidneys but also in joints, muscles, and soft tissues, leading to persistent pain and fatigue. This inflammation isn't dramatic or sudden. It's like a slow drip that wears down your defenses, making every movement a reminder of the silent damage. What turned James's life around was swapping high-oxalate greens for low-oxalate, anti-inflammatory alternatives like kale, arugula, and Swiss chard. These choices gave his body the nutrients it craved without triggering that covert inflammatory attack. His joint pain eased, and energy surged back like a rising tide. Mind-blowing takeaway. Superfoods can betray you if you don't know the hidden chemistry behind them. Understanding oxalates and choosing your greens wisely can protect your joints and unleash energy you didn't think possible. But here's the deeper truth that most don't realize. Oxalates don't just vanish once they enter your body. For many, these tiny crystals embed themselves deep within joint tissues, subtly scratching and irritating the delicate cartilage and synovial fluid that keep your joints moving smoothly. Over time, this micro-damage accumulates, leading to stiffness, swelling, and that draining fatigue that feels like your body is slowly betraying you. Imagine your joints as finely tuned machines. Oxalates act like gritty sand inside those machines, silent, unseen, but relentlessly destructive. Until you remove the sand, no amount of oiling or exercise will fix the problem. That's why James's story resonates with so many. The root cause isn't always obvious, but the science is clear. This is why knowing exactly which greens to eat and which to avoid is a revolutionary act of self-care. It's not about restriction, it's about empowerment through knowledge, giving your body what it truly needs to thrive without the hidden sabotage. What's your favorite low-oxalate green? Or are you curious which ones to try? Let me know below. Your curiosity could spark someone else's healing journey. The sugar trap. How carrots and sweet potatoes could be fueling inflammation and draining your energy. Meet Lisa, a busy professional and mom who thought she was doing everything right by loading her plate with colorful carrots and sweet potatoes, convinced they were the healthiest carbs around. But despite her best efforts, she battled unexplained joint aches and crushing fatigue that no amount of sleep or vitamins could fix. Here's the brutal truth science reveals: carrots and sweet potatoes, while rich in vitamins, are also high in natural sugars and starches that spike your blood sugar and insulin levels. This surge triggers a wave of inflammatory chemicals called cytokines, which directly attack your joints and tissues, igniting pain and accelerating joint wear and tear. But the story doesn't end there. These sugar spikes cause energy crashes that leave you feeling drained, foggy, and stuck in a vicious cycle of craving more healthy carbs, actually feeding the inflammation monster. The deep logic is simple but devastating. Consistent blood sugar spikes are one of the most overlooked causes of chronic inflammation, joint pain, and low energy in millions worldwide. Lisa's breakthrough came when she replaced these starchy veggies with low glycemic, fiber-rich alternatives like broccoli, cauliflower, and zucchini, veggies that feed her body steady energy without firing up inflammation. Her joint pain faded, her mornings became energized, and she reclaimed the vitality she thought was lost forever. The science behind this sugar trap is unforgiving. Every time you eat high-starch veggies like carrots or sweet potatoes, your pancreas pumps out insulin to manage the blood sugar spike. But frequent spikes cause your cells to become insulin-resistant, leading to chronic inflammation, a root cause of joint degradation and muscle fatigue. A study published in the Journal of Inflammation Research links high glycemic index foods to increased production of pro-inflammatory markers like TNF-alpha and IL-6, chemicals that accelerate joint breakdown and pain. This isn't just about diabetes risk. It's a direct assault on your joint's ability to stay healthy and pain-free. Lisa's switch to low glycemic veggies didn't just stop the inflammation. It rewired her energy system. She went from dragging through afternoons to powering through her days with calm, sustained energy. This is the kind of transformation that goes beyond diet. It's about reclaiming control over your body's health and vitality. Powerful takeaway: joint pain and energy slump may be fueled by the healthy starches you're eating. Master your carb choices, and you'll unleash a new level of joint protection and unstoppable energy. If you want more mind-blowing truths like this, smash that subscribe button. Right now, you've just uncovered the hidden truths behind the veggies you thought were helping but may actually be hurting your joints and energy. Avoiding nightshades, understanding oxalates, and mastering your carb choices aren't just diet tweaks. They're weapons in your fight for freedom from pain and fatigue. This knowledge puts the power back in your hands. You don't have to accept joint pain as your destiny or surrender your energy to age or genetics. The path to vibrant health and unstoppable energy starts with what you put on your plate and what you leave off. Take control. Choose wisely. Fuel your body with the vegetables that heal, energize, and protect. Your body is a complex system, an intricate web of signals, chemicals, and reactions that either harmonize or clash depending on what you feed it. Joint health is not a mystery. It's a science of balance, a balance that can be disrupted by seemingly innocent foods hiding in plain sight. Nightshades, oxalates, and high glycemic vegetables are prime examples of this hidden sabotage. They infiltrate your system, ignite inflammation, and slowly erode the very foundation of your mobility and vitality. But here's the truth that few tell you. Healing doesn't demand deprivation or drastic diets. It requires knowledge, understanding. Which foods nurture your body and which ones fuel the fire of inflammation. When you learn to distinguish between these, you unlock a profound power to reclaim your health. Your joints cease their constant protests, and your energy returns, not as fleeting bursts, but as a steady, enduring force. Science confirms this transformation is possible. Clinical studies have shown that diets low in inflammatory triggers improve joint function, reduce pain, and enhance overall well-being. The body is resilient. It can repair and rebuild if given the right conditions. By avoiding those three villainous vegetables, nightshades, high-oxalate greens, and high-starch healthy carbs, you remove the obstacles blocking your body's natural healing pathways. Moreover, replacing these with nutrient-dense, anti-inflammatory alternatives floods your system with antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals that soothe inflammation and support cartilage health. Think cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and cauliflower, vibrant leafy greens such as kale and Swiss chard, and low-glycemic veggies like zucchini and cucumbers. These foods don't just feed your body, they restore it. This isn't just about joint health, it's about the energy you need to live, fully. To chase your dreams, embrace your passions, and show up as your strongest self every single day. Chronic inflammation drains more than just your joints. It steals your vitality, clouds your mind, and diminishes your quality of life. By mastering your diet with these insights, you reclaim all of it. Remember, every bite is a choice. A vote. For pain or freedom. For lethargy or energy. The power lies in your hands. What you eat today sets the stage for your tomorrow. This journey is not about perfection, but progress. Small, intentional changes create ripple effects that transform your body and life. Imagine waking up each morning without joint stiffness, moving freely without pain, and carrying a vibrant energy that fuels your purpose. That vision is within reach, grounded in science and your commitment. You have the tools now, the knowledge to avoid the hidden joint saboteurs, the wisdom to embrace healing foods, and the awareness that your body deserves this care. The revolution in your health begins with the next meal. Choose to fuel your joints and energy, not fight against them. This is your call to action, not just to eat differently, but to live differently, to honor your body with food that heals, energizes, and empowers, to break free from the chains of inflammation and step into a life defined by vitality and strength. The path ahead may challenge your habits and beliefs, but it will reward you with a life of movement, clarity, and passion. Your joints will thank you, your energy will soar, and your future self will look back with gratitude. This is more than a diet, it's a transformation. The power to change your health story is in your hands, starting now. Think about the sheer complexity of your joints, the cartilage cushioning your bones, the synovial fluid lubricating each movement, the intricate network of ligaments and tendons working in perfect harmony. When inflammation creeps in, it disrupts this balance in ways that can feel almost invisible at first but become unbearably painful over time. What you eat acts as both the fuel and the trigger for this delicate system. Every bite of nightshades like tomatoes and peppers introduces alkaloids, naturally occurring chemicals meant to defend the plant but which can confuse and inflame your immune system. Your body mistakes these harmless plant compounds as threats, triggering immune responses that lead to swelling and joint discomfort. This silent immune battle can persist for years before symptoms become obvious, leaving many unaware of the root cause of their pain. Oxalates, on the other hand, behave like microscopic needles that can lodge themselves within your tissues. When your body accumulates too many oxalates from high-oxalate foods such as spinach or beet greens, these crystals can irritate your kidneys and joints alike. For some, this irritation manifests as sharp, stabbing pain. For others, it's a dull ache, a constant reminder that something isn't right. The frustration builds when traditional painkillers or treatments only mask symptoms, never addressing this underlying biochemical assault. And then there's the sugar spike effect of starchy vegetables like carrots and sweet potatoes. While these may seem benign or even beneficial, their impact on your blood sugar causes a cascade of hormonal responses that fan the flames of inflammation. Insulin surges don't just regulate glucose. They signal your body's inflammatory pathways. This chronic low-grade inflammation not only breaks down joint tissue but also saps your energy reserves, leaving you drained and unable to perform at your best. But here's the liberating truth. Your body's response to food is adaptable and resilient. It's capable of healing and regenerating when the inflammatory triggers are removed and replaced with anti-inflammatory powerhouses. Cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and cauliflower are rich in sulforaphane, a potent compound proven to reduce inflammatory markers and protect cartilage from damage. Leafy greens such as kale and Swiss chard deliver antioxidants and vitamins that neutralize harmful free radicals, preventing cellular damage deep within your joints. When you replace high-starch, high-oxalate, and nightshade vegetables with these healing foods, you initiate a profound shift inside your body. The inflammation begins to subside, pain diminishes, and energy levels stabilize. You're no longer in a constant battle with your own immune system. Instead, your body becomes an ally, working to restore balance and vitality. This transformation isn't just physical. It ripples into every aspect of your life. Freed from the chains of joint pain, you move with confidence and grace. The fog of fatigue lifts, replaced by a steady current of energy that fuels your ambitions and passions. Your mental clarity sharpens, emotions stabilize, and your overall sense of well-being deepens. Understanding this connection between diet, inflammation, and joint health is a game changer. It rewires your mindset from one of helplessness to empowerment. You become the architect of your own health destiny, armed with knowledge and actionable steps. No longer a passive sufferer, you take an active role in healing and thriving. This is why it's so crucial to look beyond the surface of what's traditionally labeled as healthy eating. Not every vegetable or food fits every body. Personal biochemistry matters. Your unique response to these foods can either foster healing or fuel disease. Becoming attuned to how your body reacts, learning to recognize subtle signs, and making informed choices transform health from a guessing game into a precise science. As you continue this journey, keep in mind that healing is gradual. It requires patience and persistence. The rewards, however, are immense. A life less burdened by pain, more energized and joyful than you imagined possible. Each meal is an opportunity to reinforce your body's defenses, to nourish your cells, and to honor your well-being. Visualize yourself months from now, free of joint stiffness, moving easily through your day, waking up refreshed and vibrant. This vision is achievable. It begins with what's on your plate today. By avoiding those hidden joint saboteurs and embracing healing vegetables, you unlock the door to a new chapter, one of health, vitality, and unstoppable energy. Remember, your body is always listening. Every choice sends a message, every meal a decision between pain and relief, fatigue and vitality, limitation and freedom. Harness this power. Feed your body with intention and wisdom. Watch as your joints heal, your energy soars, and your life transforms. This is more than nutrition. It's a revolution in how you understand and honor your body. The secret to protecting your joints and boosting your energy isn't found in pills or quick fixes. It's in the everyday choices you make, the vegetables you choose, and the knowledge you carry. So, step forward with confidence, armed with these truths. Your journey toward vibrant health is underway, and the best is yet to come. Now that you hold these life-changing truths, it's time to act. Don't wait for joint pain or exhaustion to dictate your days any longer. Start by removing those hidden inflammatory veggies from your plate and replacing them with the healing foods your body craves. Your joints deserve protection, your energy deserves to soar, and your life deserves to be lived fully, without limits. This knowledge is your weapon. Use it wisely. Share it with those you care about who might be silently suffering. trapped in pain and fatigue without knowing why. Together, we can spark a revolution in health, one meal, one choice at a time. Remember, healing is a journey, not a destination. Stay curious, stay committed, and stay connected to the wisdom your body reveals. If this video ignited something inside you, then don't just watch, take charge. Begin today. Transform your health, reclaim your energy, protect your joints. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you're ready for more science-backed, no-fluff truths that empower and transform, you know what to do. I'll see you in the next video. Stronger, wiser, and unstoppable.